The Great Gatsby, a simplified summary. Chapter 1, The Mysterious Neighbor. Nick Carraway, a young man from Minnesota, moves to West Egg, Long Island, in the summer of 1922. He rents a small house and begins working in New York City as a bond salesman. West Egg is known for its wealthy residents, and Nick's neighbor is the mysterious Jay Gatsby, who lives in a grand mansion and throws extravagant parties every weekend. Nick is different from most of the people in West Egg. He's honest, reserved, and not as wealthy as his neighbors. Across the bay in East Egg lives his cousin Daisy Buchanan, who is married to Tom Buchanan, a wealthy but arrogant man. Chapter 2, Meeting Gatsby. Nick eventually gets invited to one of Gatsby's famous parties. The event is lavish, with endless food, drinks, and music. Guests dance and enjoy themselves, but no one seems to know much about Gatsby. Rumors swirl about his past. Some say he's a German spy, others that he killed a man. At the party, Nick finally meets Gatsby, a charming and mysterious man. Gatsby seems to take a special interest in Nick, and they become friends. Chapter 3, Gatsby's Dream. One day, Gatsby reveals to Nick that he is deeply in love with Daisy Buchanan. They had met years before when Gatsby was a young officer during World War I, but Daisy married Tom while Gatsby was away. Despite his wealth and success, Gatsby's only real desire is to be with Daisy again. Gatsby wants Nick to help him reconnect with Daisy, so Nick arranges a meeting at his house. When Daisy and Gatsby see each other again, their old feelings quickly resurface, and they begin an affair. Chapter 4. The tension builds. As the summer goes on, tensions rise between Gatsby, Daisy, and Tom. Tom becomes suspicious of Daisy's relationship with Gatsby and confronts them. During a heated argument in a hotel room, Gatsby demands that Daisy tell Tom she never loved him and only loves Gatsby. However, Daisy cannot bring herself to do so, revealing the complicated emotions she has for both men. After the argument, Daisy and Gatsby drive back to Long Island in Gatsby's car. Daisy is at the wheel, and in a moment of panic, she accidentally hits and kills a woman named Myrtle Wilson, who is Tom's mistress. Shocked and afraid, Daisy drives away, leaving Myrtle dead in the street. Chapter 5, The Tragic End. Tom quickly points the blame at Gatsby, telling Myrtle's husband, George Wilson, that Gatsby was the one driving the car. Devastated by the loss of his wife, George goes to Gatsby's mansion, where he shoots and kills Gatsby before taking his own life. Nick, heartbroken by the events, tries to arrange a funeral for Gatsby, but no one from Gatsby's lavish parties or social circle shows up. In the end, only Nick, Gatsby's father, and a few servants attend the funeral. Daisy and Tom leave town without a word. Chapter 6. Nick reflects. Disillusioned by the emptiness and carelessness of the wealthy people around him, Nick decides to return to the Midwest. He reflects on the life of Jay Gatsby, a man who was driven by his love for Daisy and his dream of a better future. In the end, Gatsby's dream was destroyed by the harsh realities of life and the selfishness of those around him. Nick concludes that Gatsby was both a victim of his own illusions and the flawed society that shaped him.